Alright, so in this video, I'm just going to show kind of a quick way, or semi-quick way, to replace the trim here. This is on a BMW E92 coupe. So what I'm going to do, or what I've already done, is I replaced the trim that I have here. The little emblem was coming off. I'm not going to say where I got this from, but yeah, anyways. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing I'm going to want to do is take off the airbag. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do it, but basically you just get a screwdriver. There's a little hole that's right here, as you can see. Just put the screwdriver and you just kind of pop it in there diagonally until you feel around for the little spring. So you got to do that on both sides. So click it here and click it over here. Now, disclaimer, as I go through this video, I've already disassembled everything, so I'm just going to start popping stuff off and just show you guys where the clips and everything are the easiest way. Total time to do this, now that I know how to do it, is probably maybe 20 minutes. So let's see how it goes. So again, once you pop the airbag off, one of the tricks is to, as you push the spring in with one hand, you want to kind of push the airbag down a little bit to alleviate some of the spring, and then it'll kind of pop off like this. Alright, so once the airbag's off, there's a couple clips right here. I've already loosened them, but basically you just want to get a flathead screwdriver, and it's probably a better way to do this, but just get a kind of a flathead and just kind of wiggle a little bit till this pops up like that. And then you can just easily, with your hands of course, just pop this off here. Just do the same for both sides. That takes care of the airbag. You can just put this over here. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to disconnect this black wire right here. So again, it's already loose for this demo, so just kind of loosen it and pop it off, but you can kind of figure out how to do that. And now we're going to want to take off, if you've got paddle shifters on yours like I do, you're going to want to take off this little cable right here and cable right here, but you're not going to want to do it just yet. So the first thing you want to do, now that you've got all this assembled, you can leave these wires here. There are 3 screws behind the steering column. There's one behind here, one behind here, and one behind here. For the sake of the video, one of the reasons why I did this video is what you're going to need is you're going to need a Torx. And you're going to need a Torx 15. I think it's a T15. Yeah, T15H. That's the one you're going to want to need for all 3 of these here. So let's go ahead and get those loose. Okay, so now all the Torx, all 3 Torx are loose behind. Again, just for visibility, there's one there, one here, and of course one on the other side. So now that that's loose, we're just going to kind of pop this off. Be real careful, because again, you've got those wires here, and you've got those wires here that are tied to the paddle shifters. So in this particular case, for these particular models, if you have stock, it's going to look a little different. These are aftermarket, so you're going to want to kind of maybe use your fingernails if you need to. Maybe get something flat, like a mini flathead, not necessarily a big flathead, and just kind of wiggle it out a little bit. Again, for the purpose of this demo, they're already loose, so you just pop that off there. Do the same on the other side. Pop this off here, and now you've got the trim off. Now what you're going to want to do, probably the simplest part of this this demo here, just take off this bolt here, or this screw here, and this screw here. Again, this is with a different Torx, so I'll get that in a minute. But once you get those taken off, you just take this trim off. It's real easy. Just kind of slide it off, and then you just swap it out with the replacement trim. Alright guys, and finally, to take this this bolt off here on the trim, it's going to be the same Torx T15 that you use to take off the nuts on the steering wheel column. So quick and easy. If you like this video, please give it a like.